Good day, Coach Jude and classmates. I am Ruby Jane Rosales from Bitulad IA1B, and also I am the little teacher in Study Hub number 7. So my role in this video is to introduce my peer group and their assigned topics. Along with that is I will also discuss my assigned topic. So first, let me introduce to you my members. So this is Mutifa A. Pata, and her assigned topic is the role of the instructor. So in this, she will be discuss how does the instructor foster students' learning, motivate students to learn intrinsically, and how to accommodate different learning style and many more. The next member is Faikon Banin, and his assigned topic is who should take responsibility for learning. So also in this topic, he will discuss about how students should take responsibility and accountability, and also on how to strive and achieve their goal. Okay, and the last one is Miss Danica May Francisco, and her assigned topic is the purpose and processes of assessment. So in this topic, she will be discussed to you about the importance of assessing or assessment. So now let's go on to my topic, which is the function of content. So but first, let me tell you this. So according to Wilmer 2000, there are 5 practices or dimensions that needed to change to achieve learning-centered teaching. So, and these are the function of content, the role of the instructor, who should take responsibility for learning, the purposes and processes of assessment, and the last one is balance of power. So that was the 5 practices that needed to change to achieve learning-centered teaching. So let us to Study Hub number 7 broaden your knowledge about the 5 practices. So let me first discuss you the number one practices, which is the function of content. So in learner-centered classroom, content is not simply presented as facts to be memorized. So instead, content is need to be relevant, engaging, and interdisciplinary. So why relevant? So relevant means your content must be based on students' interests, needs, and real-world application. Why? Because if your content is not relevant to their interests, needs, and real-world application, your content will be useless. Because I believe that the students are only focusing on what they interest with. They give more attention. And focus on that content. So next is engaging. So in this content must be presented in a variety of ways to stimulate students' curiosity and promote active learning. So your content or discussion must be engaging to the students so that they will also engage or participate in your content. And lastly, the interdisciplinary. So the content is integrated across different subjects, fostering connection and deeper understanding. So in addition to build a knowledge base, the content facilitates students to build an appreciation for value of content, and also build discipline-specific learning methodologies. Also practice using inquiry or ways of thinking in the disciplines. And next is learn to solve real problems. So student engage is most of the content to make it their own to make their own. Students make meaning of the content. Also, content can help students develop an organized framework or way to learn in their discipline. And lastly, content is framed so that students see how it can be applied in the future. So that will be all, and that's the function of content. So the second practices, which will be discussed, will be discussed with Miss Mudifa A. Pata. So his topic is the role of the instructor. Thank you.
Now, I will be tackle the role of the instructor. The role of an instructor is multifaceted and crucial to student learning. A good instructor creates a supportive and engaging learning environment that fosters student growth and success. Here are key aspects of an effective instructor's role with explanations. Number 1, fostering student learning, creating a safe and inclusive space. An instructor establishes a classroom where students feel comfortable asking questions, sharing ideas, and taking risks without fear of judgment. Okay. Meaning, a safe and inclusive space is essential for learning. Students need to feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of ridicule or embarrassment. This allows them to explore ideas, ask questions, and take intellectual risk, leading to deeper understanding and engagement. Okay? Individualized support. Recognizing that students learn differently, an effective instructor provides personalized, supportive, and guidance. Okay? Meaning, each student has unique strengths, weaknesses, and learning styles. An instructor who provides individualized support helps students overcome challenges, access appropriate resources, and reach their full potential. Okay. Number 2, accommodating diverse learning styles. Variety of teaching methods. Instructors use a range of teaching methods such as lectures, discussions, group activities, hands-on projects, and technology-based learning. Okay? Meaning, not everyone learns the same way. Some prefer visual learning, others auditory, and some hands-on experiences by using a variety of teaching methods. Instructors cater to these diverse learning styles, making learning more engaging and accessible for all students. Okay? Next is a differentiated instruction. Instructors tailor their instruction to meet the unique needs of each student. Okay? Meaning, differentiated instruction is about meeting students where they are and providing them the support they need to succeed. This might involve providing extra scaffolding for struggling students, offering more challenging work for advanced learners, or using a variety of assessment methods to measure students' understanding in different ways. Okay, number 3, clear communication and consistency. Explicit learning objectives. Instructors clearly articulate the learning objectives for each lesson or unit. Okay? Meaning, clear learning objectives provide a roadmap for students, helping them understanding what is expected of them and how their progress will be measured. This allows students to focus their efforts and monitor their own learning. Next is consistent approach. Instructors maintain consistency in their teaching methods, assessment strategies, and expectations. Okay? Consistency in teaching methods and expectations creates a predictable and structured learning environment. Students know what to expect, how they will be assessed, and what standards they need to meet. This reduces anxiety and confusion, allowing students to focus on learning. Okay, number 4, engaging teaching techniques. Active learning. Effective instructors encourage active learning by involving students in the learning process. This might involve asking questions, conducting debates, solving problems, or working in teams. Okay? Active learning goes beyond passive listening or note-taking. It engages students directly in the learning process, allowing them to apply concepts, solve problems, and interact with the material in a meaningful way. Okay? Real-world relevance. Instructors connect course material to real-world applications, making learning more meaningful and motivating. Okay? Meaning, students are more motivated to learn when they see the relevance of the material to their lives and future careers. Number 5, collaborative and interactive learning. Student-centered activities. Instructors design activities that encourage interaction and collaborations among students. This promotes pre-learning, critical thinking, and the problem-solving skills. Meaning, collaborative learning activities allow students to learn from each other, develop teamwork skills, and enhance their critical thinking abilities. Okay. Teacher-student interaction. Instructors create opportunities for meaningful interaction with students, providing feedback, answering questions, and fostering a supportive learning environment. Okay? Meaningful interaction between teachers and students is essential. It allows instructors to provide feedback, clarify concepts, and address individual student needs. Okay? Number 6 is intrinsic motivation. Passionate instruction. Instructors who are passionate about their subject matter inspire students to learn. Okay, meaning passion is contagious when instructors are genuinely excited about their subject matter, students are more likely to be engaged and motivated. Meaningful connections. Instructors help students connect course material to their interests, goals, and aspirations, making learning more relevant and engaging. Okay? Meaning, students are more motivated to learn when they see the relevance of the material to their lives and future careers. Connecting course content to their interests and goal makes learning more personal and meaningful, increasing student engagement and motivation. Okay? And that's all for the number 2.
Good day, Coach Jude. I am Paikon Evanin from Study Hub number 7. Good morning, everyone. Today, we'll discuss a fundamental question in education. Who should take responsibility for learning? Is it students, the faculty, or perhaps both? Let's explore this important topic together. First, let's consider the role of students. Ideally, students should take responsibility for their own learning. This means being proactive, engaged, and developing the skills needed to learn independently. However, in reality, faculty members often take on much of this responsibility. We, as educators, adapt our teaching style to fit the needs of students by providing detailed notes, study guides, and structured materials. While this support is beneficial, it leads to an important question: what are the consequences of faculty taking on too much responsibility? When faculty take too much responsibility, students may become passive learners. They rely heavily on structured materials instead of developing their own learning strategies. This can have a long-term consequences. If students are not encouraged to take charge on their learning, they may lack confidence in their ability to learn independently. Yet, one of the key goals of higher education is to develop self-directed learners, graduates who can continue learning and adapting throughout their lives. There are strategies students can be taught, practiced, and eventually mastered, such as time management, critical thinking, problem solving, and self-reflection. By incorporating these skills into learning process, faculty can gradually shift the responsibility from themselves to the students. In summary, while faculty play a crucial role in guiding and supporting students, the ultimate responsibility for learning should rest with the students themselves. By fostering independence and teaching essential learning skills, educators can help students become confident, self-directed, and learners who are prepared for their lifelong success.
Good day, Coach. The topic was given to me is all about the purpose and process of assessment. Assessment is integrated within the learning process. Assessment isn't a separate event but is into the learning and teaching activities. Instructor give formative feedback for the purpose fostering improvement. Feedback is provided throughout the learning process to help students improve, not just to judge their final performance. Formative assessment is ongoing. Students have multiple opportunities to assess themselves and their peers. So students actively participate into the assessment process, themselves assessing and providing feedback to their peers. Students can learn from their mistakes and then demonstrate mastery. The focus is on learning from errors and demonstrating understanding rather than simply achieving grade. Instructor encourage students to justify their answer when they do not agree with those of instructor. So students are encouraged to explain their reasoning even if differs from the instructor, promoting critical thinking. Instructor and student mutually agree on a time frame for feedback and always follow time frame for providing feedback. So a clear and agreed upon schedule for feedback ensure timely and effective learning. Instructor uses authentic assessment throughout the course. Assessment tasks are relevant and realistic, reflecting real-world application of the knowledge and skills being learned.